Welcome to Dialogues for Change. Life is not a void to be filled. It is a plenitude to be discovered. Today, I would like to share with you a very beautiful introduction to the traditional Chinese approach of Yin and Yang, as presented in this little book by Robert Svoboda and Arnie Lade on Chinese medicine and Ayurveda. The ancient sages placed great emphasis on trying to understand reality through the careful study of the patterns found in nature. Building upon the concept of Tao, the ancients formulated a dualistic theory called Yin Yang to describe and interpret these patterns manifest in creation. Lao Tzu states, "The Tao begot one, one begot two, two begot three, and three begot the 10,000 things. The 10,000 things carry yin and embrace yang, and through their blending of forces, they achieve harmony." This is an important metaphor used to describe primal images. The Tao referred to here is the passive Tao, the void, Wu, which gives rise to the One, the active aspect of Tao, also referred to as the supreme ultimate, Tai Yi. From oneness, a dualistic tendency arises in the form of Yin Yang, which in turn gives birth to three, the initial manifestation of energy as a third force, Qi. Three also symbolizes the fields of primal activity, referred to as heaven, earth, and man. And three is the minimum number of lines necessary to enclose space, as in a triangle. The phrase 10,000 things represents a diverse creation. The terms yin and yang, whose etymological roots refer to the dark and lighted side of a mountain, respectively, were gradually extended to refer to the principle of duality inherent in all manifestation. Yin and Yang's relationship to each other is one of vital, not static duality. They are seen as two primal forces in a state of constant change, which the ancient divinatory text known as the Classic of Changes, I Ching, calls the permanent condition of the universe. Underlying this perpetual flux and motion between the polar forces of yin and yang, which causing them to unite, transform, separate, and regenerate, is the potential found in Tao. Again, in the Classic of Changes, the concept of three, as in the triagram symbol, is an important image to understand space and reality. The images of yin and yang have at their base nature, which in itself is an ever-changing phenomenon. The recognition of the orderly patterns in the celestial movements in the heavens above and in the cycles of the seasons on earth below provided early mankind with a way to measure and anticipate change. In both the ancient oracle inscriptions and the Classic of Changes, the image of the receptive earth below and the creative heaven above form primary attributes ascribed to yin and yang respectively. The inner classic uses the analogies of water and fire to describe the intrinsic attributes of their opposing natures, as summarized below. Water yin is associated with coldness, moistness, dimness, downward, inward, movement, stillness, yielding, inhibition, slowness, heaviness. The fire yang aspect, on the contrary, refers to heat, dryness, brightness, upward, outward, movement, activity, forceful, excitation, rapidity, lightness. Practically speaking, four primary principles explain the dynamic relationship between yin and yang in traditional Chinese medicine. 1. All phenomena contain two innate opposing aspects. 2. Yin and yang are co-dependent. Number 3, yin and yang nurture each other. 4, between yin and yang there exists a transformative potential, as you can very well visualize when you think of the symbol of the yin and the yang, the black and the white, and the black and the white, and the white and the black. The basic principles governing the relationship between yin and yang are well illustrated by the traditional diagram of the Supreme Ultimate. The universe is symbolically composed of the primal forces of yin and yang, represented as black and white respectively, forming a unified circular whole. Within each colored half, there is a contrasting spot indicating there are no absolutes and that both forces only exist in relation to each other. Just as nighttime exists only in relationship to daytime. The moving interface between the two halves denotes the vital nature and nurturing tendency which in extremes can cause transformation to occur. The symbol also indicates the tendency of yin-yang towards balance, for the overall appearance is one of equal strength. So I don't know if you can see that symbol very well from where you are, but I hope that you got a few glimpses of this beautiful, dynamic, complementary approach to life in terms of yin and yang, and that this Dialogues for Change inspired you on this Sunday, 16th of March 2012. Thank you.